Yeah.
Okay, Moises, I think you're online. So if you want to share your screen. Okay, there you go.
Hello.
Good
Hello.
morning, Moises.
Hello.
1 second, please.
Sure.
You can see my screen.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Well, let's start. Hello, everybody. My name is Moises. I'm from Peru. I'm going to present an experience using tiny machine learning tools in teaching biomedical engineering in a university in Peru. Second. Okay, first, before to start, I would like to introduce Peru. Peru is a country located in South America, close to Ecuador, Brazil, Chile, Argentina, bordering to South Pacific Ocean. Well, probably you know Peru because of Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu, this marble that is well known around the world. Or perhaps you know Peru because of the food, no? Ceviche or pisco sour. But the reality is that Peru is not a high tech country. Most of the time, we import technology from outside, from developed countries. But we are in progress to modify that. One of these is, uh, little step that we have done is that we are part of Tiny Machine Learning for the academic network. Cayetano Heredia, my university located in Peru, is part of this academic network. Okay, we offer 4 degrees, industrial engineering, informatic engineering, environmental engineering, and of course, biomedical engineering. In biomedical engineering is a branch of engineering that applies principle of engineering to the medical field. It can encompass a wide range of topics from developing new medical devices to improving health delivery system. Biomedical engineering is a mix of various topics like physics, chemistry, engineering, computer science, mathematics, and so on. And of course, embedded system because if they want to develop a new kind of medical devices, they need to prototype first of all using, for example, Arduino or another kind of technology. Um, well, in the progress of getting the degree, we offer several courses in 10 semester, but particularly in 2 semester, we offer 2 courses in which we introduce tiny machine learning theory. One of them is Introduction to Biomedical Signal, and the other one is Pattern Recognition. In both courses, we have introduced these topics. Uh, as I mentioned before, in biomedical engineering, we need to show or present projects or prototypes that can resolve problems in healthcare. One of them of from the preventive perspective, or perhaps to do some prototype if the person has already has the problem or disability or something like that. Okay, talking about this, the first course, Introduction to Biomedical Signal, it has divided in 4 units. The first one is in which we teach how they can acquire biomedical signal using tools like a Vitalino. In the following slide, I will present Vitalino kit. In Unit 4, we analyze the 3 principal signals from our body that we consider in our course, no? Electrocardiogram signal, electromyogram signal, and electroencephalogram signal. Unit 3, we teach digital signal processing and how the student can use filters, FFT, one another technique to analyze signal, filter this signal. In Unit 4, we encourage the student to use tiny machine learning tools like H-Impulse or another library like TensorFlow Lite. Use first of all the data that has acquired and then to process, no, and infer the model into microcontrollers or even in the Vitalino kit. Okay, the methodology that we use in our classes is flipped classroom. On the contrary, traditional classroom, teacher and student are in a synchronous atmosphere. Teacher give the lecture, but in flipped classroom, the all the material is sent before. In our case, 1 week before, we send our material in order to only in the class discuss about the topic in mention. We send videos, scientific paper, manual of use from Vitalin, Ultracortes, or other materials. We have published one article in which we explain a bit more about what is our didactic that we have used in this course. Okay, in this course, as I mentioned, we teach how they how a student analyze signal, how they acquire signal, and how they can uh, process this signal. Okay, Vitalino Kits is an affordable main board that help to acquire the principal biosignal. No? As I mentioned, EMG, electromyography signal, electrocardiography signal, and electroencephalogram signal, no? In these new models. No? But basically, the core is an Arduino, an Arduino One or Arduino Nano, but joined with this other sensor. No? Vitalino has the capability to send data over Bluetooth. The other kit that we use is OpenBCI. OpenBCI is a headset that acquire EEG signal, and then is in fact a platform in which a student can acquire the data, and using this platform can apply filters or analyzing a frequency aspect. Okay, but the core of this course is that we include tiny machine learning perspective, a tiny machine learning perspective. Okay, the first tool that we have included in our courses is H-Impulse. It's an easy tool to upload data, analyze data, and create a model. We encourage to our students to all the time use H-Impulse. Formally, we teach H-Impulse in a Unit 4, in which we present a variety of examples during the session. The other tool is, well, TensorFlow Lite. We're using well, Python, and of course there is another library, but more focusing on machine learning models like Eloquent Tiny Machine Learning. That library use model like a KNN or random forest, or more from the machine learning perspective. No? Okay, this is our a normal day. We before to the lab start, we send material. Then in the lab, they acquire data using Vitalino, and then they publish all the results in a GitHub, no, repository. And then if we consider that this model is good, has a good result to publish, we apply to a conference or journal. Okay, this is one of of the article that we have published into a congress. This project was born in our course, but after consider that this project has the potential to present in a congress, we send it. It is a project in which we classify electro electrocardiographic signal for bundle branch block. It is a common disease in which there is a block in the it is a common problem that block the electricity that flow in our heart. We found a data set from Visionet. Visionet is a platform in which you can find a lot of data sets, principally from physiological signal. We got a data set and then we analyze, but the idea was we uploaded the data um, to Edge Impulse, and we analyzed this data, and then we infer into microcontroller. No, our microcontroller for this case was Arduino Nano 33 Blessings. We infer in this microcontroller, and we present what was our results. In our methodology, we extract the data from the time domain, but then we analyze from a spectral analysis, and then we extract characteristics like the entropy or zero cross, and then we classify this data. But all this process was developed for students. So it was the key point in this course, no? That our student came across with this advanced topic. Okay, this is a view which Edge Impulse developed these steps. This is like the process in which the data flows to be classified. Well, this is one results from our article, but I don't want to mention more about that. The other activity we developed was a beta connectino. Before to explain a bit more, one of the in our classes, what were data from Vitalino, we upload manually in Edge Impulse. But during the session, one group developed Beta Connectino, that is a tool that uploads automatically, using the API of Edge Impulse and of course the API of Vitalino. So in this case, these tools help to connect to Vitalino over Bluetooth and then acquire the data, and automatically only clicking a button, the data is sending to Edge Impulse, and then it's allowed to create a model. No? But the key point is the easy way in which this software is able to send the data to Edge Impulse. No? This software is Beta Connectino. Is a project that our student developed. A part of that, back into Tiny Machine Learning 4D, this community has this event, show and tell, in which students around the world or another enthusiast enthusiastic people that want to present what they are developing. Is this show and tell. In our course, we have the opportunity to present in two opportunities. Well, in these two opportunities was the last year, but we promote constantly to our students to present in this kind of events for two reasons. One of them is to the students are motivated to develop projects if they know that this project will show to abroad people. And the other one is the community. The project is viewed around the world, and probably it make connection, no, with other international students or professors. This is a good news for us because in our syllabus, in the pattern recognition course, we include embedded system and AI, in which we know are able to teach tiny machine learning formally in this course. So it's a bit step, but we little by little we are including these topics in the syllabus. Okay, before to finish, I would like to say thank you to Biomedical Engineering Laboratory, my students in this 3 semester in which we have developed a lot of activities, also papers. I know that there is a good opportunity to present what we have been done so far in material of education and tiny machine learning. So that is all for me. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Moises. That was extremely interesting. So clapping hands on behalf of all the participants.
Thanks a lot, Moises. No, yeah, and I'm very happy that I see that you, your university, your students, they can use and take opportunity to use our material, the show and tell. That's the spirit. I'm very happy to see that, and I would like that this can incentivize other universities, other professors like you know, to join our network, to share the information, to maybe, you know, to also to develop some partnerships to do some research among countries. I think this is very important between countries in Latin America, in Africa, and Asia. So I think thanks a lot, Moises.
Good.
So you mentioned the show and tell. So Jeremy, we're going to have tomorrow show and tell. Do you want to give just a short intro to what show and tells is? I think Jeremy is not online. When we can ask him.
I think that he'll because in fact
he's
Jeremy is
commuted.
Yeah, and he's having classes. So
yeah. It's really early in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can say that. I mean, show and tell. It's like Moises' comment. Every month, in the last week of the month, we skipped last month, April, because we will have, in fact, the last month's show and tell will be tomorrow. So it's good for you guys to be there. And we have, but every month, we invite you guys to be there. We can, you see the link tomorrow. We can, Jeremy, we'll present at the beginning for you. And tomorrow you have presentations from Brazil, from Argentina, from several parts that will present very, very interesting projects in the TinyML field. You know, so it's very nice.
Yeah, and it's open, it's informal, and you usually get very useful and interesting comments from the community.